Revelation chapter 4, verse 11. You are worthy, our Father and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created and have their being. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 22. He sits above the circle of the earth, not a ball. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 27. When he drew a circle on the face of the deep, he didn't draw a ball. Job chapter 26, verse 10. He marked a horizon on the face of the waters for a boundary between light and darkness. What does he mean by waters? Genesis chapter 1, verse 6 through 7. And God said, let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water. So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 12. God says, it is I who made the earth and created mankind on it. Psalms chapter 19, verse 1 also reflects on God's creation, saying, the heavens declare the glory of God. The sky proclaimed the work of his hands. So if the Bible is here for us to run to for the truth, why are we taking his words and changing it? We shouldn't do that. The Bible is all filled with truth. We should be following that and not changing a circle into a sphere or a round ball. And now all of a sudden, not only that, they're saying it's a pear now.
Sphere. They show us pictures of a sphere, of a circle. It's a perfect circle. And then they come out and they say, well, it's actually an oblate spheroid. Oh, what's that? Well, it's a sphere that's flattened at both poles, so it's more of an oval shape. It actually bulges out south of the equator, as well as being flattened at the poles. So it's more pear-shaped.
So it's not actually a sphere. It's oblate. And officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator.
A little chubbier.
A little chubbier.
Yeah.
Chubby's a good way. It's like pear-shaped.
So now it's pear-shaped. So why are all of these official NASA photos and videos showing perfect spheres when it's actually an oblate spheroid or a pear-shaped spheroid? They can't get their story straight. And the reason they keep changing it is that to fit the model, they have to change the shape of the Earth. South of the equator is larger than north of the equator because lines of longitude that just extend outwards, they don't contract back. So they concede that in their pear model. They say, well, the side bulges out south of the equator. It's bigger south of the equator. Yeah, it is, because it's flat. But instead of admitting that, they just, make tweaks to their model as time goes on. They say that the ball Earth tilts back 23.5 degrees. That's another tweak they made because we can see Polaris, which is right over the North Pole, from 23.5 degrees south latitude. Shouldn't be able to see that on a ball. So they just tilt the Earth back and then okay, now you can see it. And so they come up with explanations in reverse like this. Damage control, reverse engineered explanations.
Proverbs chapter 8, verse 27, Job chapter 26, verse 10, and Isaiah chapter 40, verse 22, which describe God setting a circle or a compass on the surface of the water, giving shape to the earth. And a sphere is not a circle. It is not called a circle. It's called a sphere. That's why it's a sphere, not a circle. It has its own name because it's not a circle. So why are we using a sphere as earth? But it said in the Bible, a circle. A sphere is not a circle. Okay? They both have different names because they're different shapes. A circle is a flat disc. A sphere is a round object.
That you'll ever do. supernova.